scriptures is going to be needed. That's what they want to do now. Hello, welcome to Deja Vu Tarot. I'm back with another collective reading, checking in on the energies. Please make sure y'all sign up for my TikTok as well, Deja Vu Tarot. Go ahead and go over there and follow. Make sure y'all follow me. I go live on TikTok as well. Once again, this is always a collection of energies, guys. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I speak to your soul, your mind will follow later. And sometimes it'll follow now. But for the most part, follow later. Alright, well, Spirit ready to talk. We're going to pull some scriptures because it is Sunday. And asking Jesus to give us some scriptures to open up the reading. Once again, if you do want to donate to my live, I do take minimum $5 donation. Links are in my homepage. You can always donate if you want a question answered. Even if off the live you still want a question, just hit me up. Let me know. You can message me. You can email me. You can hit me up on one of my platforms. And I'll answer a question. You know, no biggie, no big deal. Also, when you come on in, hit the like button. That lets me know you're giving me a high five. Hello, how are you? I usually have my moderators come in over time. So if you come in on that silly stuff, you will get blocked. Just so you know, this channel is for us to communicate. I like to have a good community. We stay positive over here. So if you're on some negative shit, you will get blocked because I don't play none of that over here, okay? Take that to the Karmics channel. They got plenty drama over there. All right. Alright, so we're going to open up with Jesus scriptures just to open it up so we can get rid of the Decepticons. So if you're in here, I'm finna have some scriptures. 16 people in here. Make sure y'all hitting the like button when you come on in. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Ooh. All right. First scripture says, Mark 11:24. With things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. Okay? So Jesus is saying, ask and you shall receive it. When you pray, believe them. Believe that it's already done for you. Act in the energy that you already received it. Okay? Matthew 11:28. It says, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Jesus said, tell me all about your problems, man. Basically, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord. So any things that you worry about, that is blocking your blessing. So give all your worries to God. Okay? And then you have to, once you release your worries to God, you got to believe that it's already done. Okay? And once you do that, well done, good faithful servant. Okay? Matthew 25:21. Well done. You've been completed your manifestations. You've been completed the spiritual journey. Some of y'all are seers. Your purpose. You're doing good. Well done. Well done. You good faithful servant, Jesus is saying. You're going on your missions. You're doing your purpose. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for joining. 5 people in here. Hit the like button. Okay, you're taking action. You're going to have a new beginning. You're going to have blessings. Okay, Mark could be significant. Mark 11:24, Matthew 25:21, and Matthew 11:28. Tell me all your burdens, lay them at my feet, and I will give you rest. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. So 3 scriptures, and then well done. So God is pleased with us. So that's always a congratulations, collective. You guys have put in a lot of work. Well done. Okay, bottom of the deck. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5:9. Hi, the Cook family 5946. Appreciate it. Hit the like button when you come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Blessed are the peacemakers, so they should be called the kingdom of God. So well done, guys. Y'all been doing your work out there. You've been on your missions. You've been steadfast. You've been helping others. God is pleased, okay? You are considered the peacemakers. God will bless you. So continue to move forward. Continue to be on your purpose and your path. God gives you the true bread from heaven, okay? John 6:32. Some of y'all forgiving yourselves. You've done nothing wrong. You have been innocent. Okay, let it go. Let God. You've done nothing wrong. And when you forgive yourself and when you forgive others, that's when you be forgiven. As the scripture says, we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation. As we forgive those, God will forgive us. So it goes hand in hand. Okay? And God is always with us. Jesus is with us to the end of the world. Okay? Matthew 28:20. Okay, so forgive yourself. God sees all and knows all. You don't have to have that on your heart. You don't have to do this alone. You are choosing to do it alone. You don't have to. Choose God. Which side are you on? Choose the right side. Knock, 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 knock. He's trying to open. Open your heart to receive that healing energy to heal your heart. All right? And a lot of y'all have, so good job. Good job. All right. We're going to go into the Wisdom Oracle. All right. Let's see what wisdom that we need. Spirit, God Almighty. Talking about the masculine energy. Take action. It's time to go. It's time to minute with your divine feminine. It's time to meditate, get the spiritual messages. And it's time to start your new life. It's time to make changes. And be living your truth, your true truth. And your rivals is not for you, rivals. It's only for the chosen ones. God says. That's what she said. Okay. Brittany say, I've been trying to learn how to forgive, but sin, I do, it comes right back around. I actually building a relationship again with my mom. Yeah, exactly. You have to learn how to forgive because you know what I've learned about forgiving, when you don't forgive others, even though we think we moved on, we technically haven't. So forgiveness is not always... Forgiveness is not always for the sake of the person. Forgiveness is more so for the sake of you and for the sake of your heart and anything that's blocking, so that can clear, so that you can move forward. And forgiveness doesn't necessarily always mean that it's forgives, like you got to get back with them. You got to be back in that circle of friends. You got to be back in that circle of family. It doesn't mean that. It just can mean that you are now willing to just say, you know what, Mom, I know. Let me get this out of my heart. Let me forgive you so that I can move on. That's really what it is. And if you need assistance, if you need help to work on that, ask God to help you. Ask God to teach you how to forgive, to guide you to your heart of that forgiveness so that you can move forward. Okay? So when you look at forgiveness, not as a, egotistical way of looking at it. You know, sometimes we get mad and we go, I don't want to forgive, because every time I forgive, they do the same exact thing. Well, forgiveness is necessarily not meaning to allow that person to do the same exact thing to you. You have to create healthy boundaries. So you can forgive someone, but also have healthy boundaries to not allow that person to hurt you again. Okay? So let's get some cards here. Holy Spirit for the collective, for the people who watching. All right. Spirit talking today.
That's what he said.
Okay. Here we go. A leg up. We got Y. Go the distance. Now, usually I don't read the book, but I don't know. I feel like let's read the book. Sometimes the book give you a different insight. Okay, so leg up. Hold on, let me. 128. All right, so we're gonna read a little bit of the book. Let's just read it. Just see, okay? So a leg up, it says, receiving help. You come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up. Help comes in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid is so freely given. So help is here. Spirit is here to help you. You just got to be willing to be open to receiving. It says in the relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there. If you do, all right, so this is talking about having a leg up. Some of y'all, for your business and things like that, you may need to talk to someone to get you to that next level. It says, if you reach out, you will receive very good counsel that will aid you in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors has grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it by yourself anymore. Time to bring on some help. Okay? In the protection message, it says, are you always insistent on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burdens of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. Your beliefs about going at it alone need to be discarded. Yeah, you're not alone. Spirit is always here to help us, guys. We are never alone, okay? Sometimes we do get in our interdependence and we just want to just do it ourselves. But keep in mind, you're not doing it yourself. God is still here. Okay? So whatever that intuition, that thought, that feeling, Spirit is here guiding you. Okay? So never ever think that you're just alone. You're never alone. Also, this may mean that some of y'all may need some help. You know, whether it's a little guidance in spirituality, a little guidance in business, a little guidance in whatever it is, help is here. And I feel like it's spirituality because we got the book here and why. Okay, so somebody could be asking why. Why do you have these gifts? Why do I need to? It's like they need to know more. They need to look in the book of knowledge, the Bible, to know more about help. Okay. Also, this can mean that the scriptures, that could be significant when I read the scriptures. So Jesus is saying, asking you shall receive. So it's like, chosen ones, you have spiritual help. You guys some of y'all are not asking. Maybe you're confused. You got to ask for help, man. It's okay. This spiritual journey it's a lot. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of us. We're having a huge mass awakening. Okay, and there's a lot of things that you're not going to understand, and sometimes just getting that divine guidance, asking God, praying, coming to us, you know, getting those questions answered, that moves you right in the right direction. You know, the more you're not asking for help, the more you're trying to figure out on your own, the more you, I mean, even spiritually, ask God, God, give me the right guidance to lead to the person that I need to. You coming on my channel today is not just you choosing my channel. God gave you something where you clicked and you clicked on me. It's because it's not a coincidence. Okay, so y'all have to be aware of when you're on my channel. It's never a coincidence. You're here because you needed to hear these messages today. God is here to help us. Spirit, Jesus. You want to know more about spirituality? You want to know more about God? Look into the Bible. Read. Pray. Okay? Take the necessary steps. You got to go the distance. Nowadays, people just want to do spell work. They want to light candles. They want to do all these rituals, and it's not getting them nowhere. It's not getting them nowhere because these are the times where you need wisdom. You need to be wise. You're not a follower. You're a leader. Ask God to help you lead. Ask God to help you for guidance, not the devil. And you guys could be doing that too. So don't think I'm just giving you the messages. Take it how it go. All right, we're going to read Go the Distance. All right, let's read this one. Endurance, strength. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracle. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. You're calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. You're being redeemed by the power of regeneration. So some of y'all relationships, twin flame soulmates, you guys are gonna come back. This person is, you're gonna rejuvenate, okay? Regenerate. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written as an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Play on! Okay, if this is for prosperity for some of y'all. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engage in continued actions. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow, steady movement. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to your finances, okay? Your efforts, your ideas, your hard work now can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. If this is protection for some of y'all, do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburned skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to protect yourself, how to conserve your strength in this temporary time. Listen to the call of your soul because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what is not important, okay? So that was all the areas here. Okay? So some of y'all may be questioning, like, why is this happening to me? Why? Look into that. Brittany say, oh, hey, whatever you say. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button, guys. I got 10 people in here, 5 likes. Come on now. We ain't that ornery. You can't put a like in. And also, can you share my live? Okay, I appreciate everybody in here. If you share, that also supports the channel. If you're not in here for support, then I don't know what you're here for. You're just stalking at this point. All right, Brittany says, you know, crazy. I saw 111, 333, 444. What? Those are your angels talking to you. So when you see those numbers, what was you specifically thinking about at that time? Self-aware when you see those numbers. What exactly was you thinking about? What came on? What subject? Something triggered those numbers for you to pay attention. Also, that spirit talking to you, that could be your spirit guides, angels, ancestors. So when you are seeing those numbers repeatedly, it's something that they're answering for you or telling you. So you need to look those numbers up right away. If you look up and you see 111, okay, dang, what was I just thinking about? Let me look up the number, okay? That's how you do those numbers. Three of Cups, I see celebration. Celebration. Spirit is helping this person or you go the distance, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in your protection. You're getting assistance. And it says, well done. So some of y'all have done, you went the distance, you passed the finish line. Well done. What's this leg up, go the distance? Why? Yeah, King of Wands. Okay, could be a masculine energy. You went the distance. You became a leader. You took actions to do it by the book. You took actions to figure out why. Verify why. You took action to make that decision. Why should I go the distance? Three of Cups. Because you know that going the distance is going to lead you to prosperity. Jerome in the house. Okay. Somebody took the leap here. They could have been a Romeo, a player. Jerome in the house. You know, Jerome was a player back in this day. Hey, hey. So this masculine energy was, or this could be you, collective. This is definitely channeling the masculine. I've been channeling masculines for quite some time. But you could be a woman in masculine energy, okay? So just take it how it go. This could be your cross watcher, or take your situation how it go. But whoever this is, and I'm channeling masculines, this was an energy back in the day. Maybe they was a player. They was like, why do I need to be straight? Why not straight? Why did I say be straight? Yeah. Maybe they was gay. Maybe they was bi, and they was trying to figure out why they need to be straight, or why they need to go to straight and narrow. They was a player, you know. They was Romeo. Player from the Himalayas. Okay. They had a lot of third parties, threesomes. Why do I gotta now be a leader? Okay, so they have to figure that out. Because they, Six of Cups, this was in the past, or because of a past life, or because they miss you, collecting. Six of Cups. They was a fool in the past, okay? They was a fool. You just a fool. You know you ain't love what you say. Hey, 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 hey. Oh. Oh, hey, hey. Who knows that movie? One more time. Treat me like you do in such a good night. That was my movie. Y'all know Tina Turner? You're just a fool. Yeah, this person was a fool, man. I mean, I got fooled 3 times on the board. A clown. A joker. This could be your enemies, too. They're a bunch of clown, joking ass, fools, fake ass. Wanna be. But this also talks about this person was foolish in the past. They ain't foolish no more, but this definitely talk about their past. Ace of Pentacles, you know, they ready to be loved by you or solid. Only want your love if it's solid. Yeah, they want, you only want their love if it's solid. And I feel like it's solid now. But in the past, they was a fool. Another Ace of Pentacles twice. They was all about money. They was a fool for money. They was clowns for money. They was jesters. Think about back in the day when jesters came. You know, when the king be like, bring out the jester. And then the jester come out dancing around and shit. Making the king laugh and shit for some money. Bring out the clowns. Just being a clown ass for money. Look, 2 knight cards. Being a Romeo. Knight of Cups. For money. Some of these people was whores. I ain't gonna lie. This person could have been hooking up for money here. Could have been in the 90s. Like I say, I feel like this person had an old school way of thinking. I'm the player from the Himalaya. I'm from the old school. I'm from the 90s. This is somebody from the old school. Like, because I see the 90s, like, with the big phones and the chains and shit. Your person stuck in the 90s and shit. I'm a big this and that. I'm old school energy here. Old way of thinking. You look at the tape. The tapes are old. It's breaking. Remember the tapes used to ravel up? Anybody my age, y'all know the 90s. When you had the big phones, the overalls, the little tapes, and the tapes used to get scrambled up. You had to take them out and you had to roll it back up to play it. Okay, the beepers. All right, so this, whoever this masculine is, this person was stuck in the 90s here. Old vibe, old 70s, old 1970s looking ass. Old ass 1990s old flow. This dude was getting women with a 1990 old flow. Oh, no. Oh, no. 5 of Wands. Fighting. He get mad too. Anger problem. This also could be some lovers in the past who was trying to find out why you was the chosen one or why this person chose you. You know, so they want to try to fight you too, collectors. So some of y'all, these are your lovers. Queen of Cups. These karmics. Why she gotta be the one? Because she from the 90s too. This your twin. Okay. Both of y'all got the phones. She the match. That's why. He match with you. So they mad about it. They also mad because they know he loves you, collecting. So again, you're just a fool. You know you in love. What you say? Hey, 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 hey. One more time. Treat me like you do, and you're such a command. Y'all may be too young for that one. Who know about Ike and Tina? Who know about Ike and Tina? I'm channeling little Tina right now. One more time. Okay. Let's see. Look, picked up the deck. I can't make it up.
That's what she said.
Thank you for the little non-believers. It's faded. And is. Okay. Again, this person felt abandoned. Maybe they had maybe they abandoned you, collective, for these lovers here back in the day. This person trying to build on top of sinking sand. And your life is filled with nothing less but Jesus' blood and his righteousness. And that's the truth I speak. Okay? Truth was spoken, though. You were speaking the truth. You living your truth. But this person also needed some type of clarity. Maybe you brought clarity to this person. I see the mask at the bottom. I never noticed it was a mask down here. And it's like now this person let the mask go. Or you could have done this, collective, and now you're open. It says, I am changing. I don't know why I'm channeling all this Dream Girl, Tina Turner, Ike and Tina Turner. I told you somebody is old school. I am changing. I told you it's this masculine. I lost my way. Changing. He changing. He wants to be fair. He's getting balanced. I am changing. I don't know the words, but I'm hearing it in my head. Y'all know what song I'm channeling right now? It's from the Dream Girls. I am changing. I lost my way. Changing. Yeah, he's changing. He's realizing this stuff is not for him anymore. He's getting balanced, collective. Woo, who's this? Yo, Mashalin. King of Swords, your Emperor. He's getting that. He's in that truth now. He wants to speak the truth. He's living in his truth. The truth is what's going to set him free. He's cutting that bitch off. Because this is also my cut the bitch off card. You know? So he's cutting bitches off. That's why they over here sad, mad. Why her? Why her? Why? Stop whining, Karmic.
That's what she said.
Close your mouth. You want to let something fly in it. You close your mouth, Karmic. Something gonna fly in it. Why? That's all you be doing is whining. Like, shut up sometimes. Damn. You shut up sometimes, you might hear something that might help you. Let's to be fair. I am changing. Yeah, this person changing. Two of Wands. Yes, he wants to come to be fair with you because he realized this is not for him anymore. All the stuff that he was interested in, he ain't interested in it no more. I told you he was the player for him. A liar.
That's what she said.
Well, Martin be like, stomping with the big dogs. He could have had a little Martin in him. You know what I mean? Stomping with the big dogs. Now he a little chihuahua. Ten of Swords. Got that big betrayal, didn't ya? Didn't we almost have it all? You know, Whitney Houston was my girl.
That's what she said.
I'm worth giving. He almost had it all. Almost. Almost doesn't count. That's right, Brandy. Ten of Cups, 10-10. Yeah, he almost. He almost. We got 10-10. 10-10 talks about a completion, a betrayal, some type of major ending here that happened in his life. Possible divorce, relationships, ending, a big betrayal here. Could have been with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could have been a family member for some of y'all, friends, family. This could have been another masculine. This could be a same-sex twin flame here. Some type of betrayal, some thieving. Somebody stole some money. Somebody lied about a family. Lied about something in their family. Somebody stole something here. Some investments that didn't go right. Didn't we almost have it all? Yeah, it was about some money, some scam. Yeah, I caught on to that song, Spin That Shit. We should go, where all my scamming ass niggas at? See, she liked that scamming shit, her scamming ass. Yeah, this was some scamming shit. This person could have got scammed. Spin that shit. Yeah, he spent that shit. He almost had it all, but he fell through the cracks. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Yeah, they spent it all right. It's gone now. Ain't got no money. Scamming ass. 5 of Wands. Conflict, war, fight, strife. Mad, he invested something. Somebody invested something with an investment company or some type of investments, and they probably was a scammer company, or he got scammed here, or whoever he was with, or whoever he was married to or friends with, someone he trusted scammed him here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. That's a family member, some family, a scammer, some coven, some group here, of scamming ass bitches, niggas. This was in the past, though. It was in the past. Some fools. Some pimps. Well, all my scamming ass niggas. Yeah, it was scamming ass niggas. Even could have been a scamming ass nigga. Something happened real big in the past here. I'm picking up. Spin that shit. Yeah, he had to spin it. I'm telling you, it was with somebody family now. He found out about it. What's this spirit? Spin that shit. Yeah, he had to spin that shit. I was hearing that the other day. I said, dang, why am I keep hearing this song? It was just like going round and round in my head. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking like, Spirit, why am I hearing this? I'm like, Lord, clear this out of my mind. But it's because somebody had to spin that shit. It was a scam here. Somebody invested with a family of family members planned this in the past here. And stole some money. Look, you know, flip right back over. You know what you did. Well, you know now. Oh, the family know. Yeah, they know they finna get that wrath on their ass. They know. Or maybe you know, masculine, you need to be moving out. Your purpose is a seer. You know your purpose is a seer. Or maybe you saw this before it even came into fruition here. Maybe you did, or I did, or like you could be a psychic too, divine feminine. I don't know, whatever you do. You knew though too. But also, this person saw something too. Or the family knew that they was lying and stealing and took advantage of this person. Oh, they knew about this purpose. They knew about you, divine feminine. They knew about you and you being a seer. They knew, and they did this to hurt the person. Maybe they wanted to steal your energy or steal this person's energy, or they was doing something. Police is involved though. They was doing rituals. Yep. Here go my throat. Maybe they don't want to talk up. They don't want to talk up. It's like, you know what they did, or you better speak up to the police. Somebody want to rat to the police, or maybe gonna rat to the police. I see a Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's gonna come quickly. Something happening fast here. Well, this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They know what they did. So you better speak your truth. So that's what Spirit probably, They don't understand how, they don't understand how you know, collective. They don't understand how you know, but you are a seer. You are psychic. That's how you know. Maybe masculine, you are psychic, especially if you got a divine feminine, if you're a twin flame or a gifted person, you could be psychic. We got the King of Swords on the board. So you knew. Because somebody told you this in the past. Maybe you told them this, collective. You told them, you told them it was a group of these people. You could have told them ahead of time. Or they found out because they saw it, or they're psychic, or somehow they found out. It was definitely in the past. Okay. Also, they could have been trying to stop you, collective, because you are a seer. So you told a lot of things in the past. And I know, because when I got on this channel, they was attacking me when I was doing readings. So this could be significant for you too. You knew, collective, what they were doing ahead of time. And they didn't understand how you knew. New change is here. Because God knew. Because God sees all and knows all, and vengeance is mine, thus says the Lord. And they don't understand how they getting vengeance. They getting vengeance because you are a seer. You are who God said you was. They don't believe you.
That's what she said.
Well, that's your stupid ass fault, collective. I mean, not collective, sorry. Well, maybe it is some people out here in collective land. But I wanted to say karmic. That's your stupid ass fault, because you should have believed what the seers say, because we are who God says are. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of fake people out here. So I can understand how you maybe didn't believe it, but I ain't fake, bitch. Okay, so somebody's moving out now. This masculine is moving out. This person is going to communicate. Hey, MGJ. Thank you for the sub. Oh, yeah, guys, if you sub up right now, you get to go on my prayer list. I pray for protection for you and your family. Okay, I have a long list of people. Child, the list is long. All right, and my prayers do get answered and heard. So if it's allowed, if you ain't wicked, I'll put you on here, okay? Always say a disclaimer. If you wicked trying to get on my prayer list, it ain't gonna work for you, okay? This is for people whose intentions are good. I don't protect wickedness. People that stuck in their shadow, their powers get neutralized. Okay? Says, may I get a general reading? I'm not all love and light. Okay, you can get a general. Well, a general reading is $50 for 1 hour. However, if you just want a question, I do minimum $5 donation a question. Okay, I'll answer it right now on the live. But if you want like a full reading, it's $50 1 whole hour. Or if you want a 2-part questionnaire, I actually record it. It's $25. But if you just want like one question answered while I'm on live, it's minimum $5. Okay. African American, could be sniffing. I'm not evil, I'm all loving. Like, okay, that's good. I just have to put the disclaimer because I have a lot of karmics also that watch me. And, you know, I don't want them to think that if they have a fake profile and they get on my list that they're going to be protected. So I try to tell them, I pray specifically if it's allowed for you to receive the prayers and protections that I pray. Okay? They ain't protected. Okay? So I have to put the disclaimer because I don't want them just trying to get on my list and think they good. Because y'all are sick. Y'all need to go to the doctor, okay? Y'all stuck in y'all shadow. This is for the wicked people. You not evil, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Your intentions is pure, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Alright. These people are suffering in silence, okay? It's over for them. And they scared. Now they want to be scared, collective, but they weren't scared when they was over here trying to steal and fight you and all the wicked things that they do. Now they, excuse me, now they scared. Don't be scared. Eight of Swords, you already in spiritual jail. You already on spiritual lockdown. And Divine Masculine, you about to walk away or you need to walk away. Spirit is saying walk away. You may be scared to leave. Don't be scared. There's no need to be scared. God is with you. If God is telling you to leave and go, you need to do that. Okay? Here and now. You need to meditate to get the correct answer. Meditate. That community that you're trying to hold on to is not good. That community of covens and witchery is evil. They honor the devil. They don't honor God. You is godly. What are you doing over there with the devils? You don't belong. Nine of Swords in reverse. Meditate so you can get out of that mental prison that maybe if you, because you're over there, you're experiencing. Some of you, these your people, your cross watcher. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. They just trying to work and avoid leaving, but you got to leave. This person could be putting themselves in work, just trying to work to avoid making any movements, but it's time to move. Unless you're going to get bopped. You want to get mollywopped too? 999. I got 9 people in my chat. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands talks about persevering. So this person just focused so much on work and they just like persevering through a lot of this karma. But Spirit is saying like just walk away from it so you can release that stress. Some of these people, they not getting no rest. There's no rest for the wicked. And if you're tied to the wickedness, you're not getting any rest. So that's why Spirit is saying, as long as you with this community, there's no rest for the wicked. So some of y'all need to get out of this community, this family, whatever you tied to. It's causing you a lot of mental anxiety and stress. Also, this person could just be worried about you, collective. Worrying about, yeah, because, look, Ace of Cups. 6 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. They're worrying about you. What's she doing over there? They also want to mend it with you. They want to say sorry. So it's like they want to clean things up here. And, you know, they want to end. They got to end a lot of things, you know. So they can have a new life. So it's like they got to cleanse their energy. They got to cleanse the old ways, the old patterns, these old player ways in order to come back to you to have a new life. So it's time for them to meditate so they can get the signs of the Most High that's trying, the Most High trying to help them. For some of these people, some of these is your enemies. These people is not for you, Divine Masculine. You should take action and go. Okay. Okay. It's also a masculine, as long as they in the Seven of Swords energy, which is like lying and thieving and like that sneaky energy and not facing the truth. They're not going to go anywhere. They're actually blocked. Okay, so it can go both ways, okay? So if these masculines being stubborn with the Seven of Swords, they need to live in a truth. So as long as they're not living in a truth, they ain't going nowhere. They got to clean it up. They got to mend things. And this could be happening. This needs to happen. Okay? This is what the why is. They need to understand and get to know who they truly are. They are who God say they are. They're not what this community, this wicked community or coven group trying to put them to be. Could be a Queen of Cups here, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they could love you collective. Who's this Queen of Cups? Is this a good Queen of Cups or bad? 7-11, yeah, luck is on your way. Ace of Pentacles. If you take the leap, Spirit is saying you're going to have money. You're going to have luck. You're going to have finances. That's come with taking that leap of faith. But as long as you holding on, holding back, abandoning your true connection, it's not going to go nowhere. You're not going to manifest. All right, let's look at my love vibe deck. That ain't love. What ain't love? Mia. Hi, Mia. Can you get a general reading? Yes, minimum $5. If y'all want a question, one question, minimum $5. If you want a full reading, like 1 full hour, it's $50. And you could just message me to get that. But if you just want a question answer while I'm live, minimum $5. All my links is on my homepage. And let me know before I leave, because I'll wait, you know, if that's what you're going to do. Let me know ahead of time. So I don't just log off and you be trying to get a question. What's Queen of Cups? Who is this Queen of Cups? Is this Divine Feminine or is this something else? Okay. Digital love. So I'm clarifying the Queen of Cups here. So this Queen of Cups could have, this person could have met online. It says you're vibing through the screens, but don't romanticize a connection that hasn't been tested in real life. So this Queen of Cups, this could be you. I'll split the deck. Okay, this person might have met you online. Okay, no emotional connection here. This person probably thought, oh, I could treat her like, you know, one of my other reptilian hoes that I meet online. Okay. Little do he know, or she knew, you was the real deal Holyfield. So they treated you, you was the equal, but they treated you, you know. Bruno, you finna get blocked. Is my moderator in here? Whatever you say, are you in here? If not, Bruno, listen, I know Jesus is king because Jesus is right here with me. You don't know what you're talking about. Get off my channel with all your foolery. You're getting blocked. I don't play. I don't play. I don't play about my God, and I dang sure don't need nobody telling me about my God. Get out of here, Decepticon. Bye. Don't worry about what I'm doing. If you so much so religious, then what you on my channel? Damn, you still on here? You going in timeout. I can't stand a person want to get on your live and want to try to talk to you about Jesus. Well, how you find me? Obviously, Jesus led you here because you're wrong. Why are you on my channel then? That's what I be trying to figure out. If I'm so religious and I'm saying, oh, whatever you saying is so wrong and so this and that, how you even find me to even get on my channel? You must have been watching. Decepticon, get up out of here. Nobody cares about what you think talking about. I know what Jesus know. I mean, yeah, I know what Jesus right here. I'm connected to his Holy Trinity. What are you talking about? You don't even know. You a Decepticon. You're on my channel. So look, this person was already married and this person was cheating in their marriage. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you didn't know this person was married. You met this person online. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay, this person was cheating, met you, and fell in love. And there wasn't no emotional connection there. So this person just was cheating. This was a regular schmegler, 111 in the chat. Okay? He thought you was a regular schmegler, so he treated you like a regular schmegler. But this is your whole counterpart. And he trying to figure out why it feels so intense. Or maybe you do feel like it's intense. It's because this is your twin. So you got to be patient and allow God to do what God do. Okay? Okay? Do you see that? So that's why you don't let haters come on your channel and start talking that shit. Because they don't know what they're talking about. This is your happily ever after. So if you was wondering, this is your happy ever after, Divine Feminine. So you the Queen of Cups, okay? Because you loving yourself and you single. And when you your best self, you attract. So you attracted your best self, which was your twin. But he friend zoned you. You might have friend zoned him. You may be looking like, man, this is my friend. I ain't. Or you may be like, dang, this is an intense connection. But your person probably back then wasn't woke. Or they had a lot of secrets, right? They wasn't woke. Or if they was woke, or if they felt like you was something, you know, they had a lot of secrets. Okay, they had a double life. Some of y'all, this person was bisexual. They was sleeping with men and women. Lying. Had a whole marriage. You was the mistress. And the whole time, you was the real cosmic connection. And that could be the secret. The secret that this person is holding, because this person knows now. Okay, that's what the why for too, because he probably was like, dang, why am I still thinking about her? Why am I still feeling these emotions? Why am I still infatuated? And you probably was thinking that too, Divine Feminine, like, okay, this is not even my type. Y'all probably the opposite. You probably is not making a move. You like, I don't even want to make a move with this person. I do not like these type of dudes. And he like, I don't like these type of girls, because you might have an actual conscience. You're not just popping it. Yeah, y'all was not on the same page. Okay, so you was like, yeah, the comfortability is there. I might feel comfortable around him, but we ain't on the same page. We are the total opposite. But sometimes you gotta understand opposites do attract. What you lack is what this person has, and what this person is lacking is what you have. And of course, it's the opposite, and it gets on your nerves. Y'all on two different paths. Y'all from two different worlds. Some of y'all live across the world from each other. It may be uncomfortable for you. Maybe different languages. But the connection is the connection. It's a bond that you feeling it. No matter where you at in the world, you feel it. It's both fascinating, but it creates a lot of friction at the same time because both of y'all are opposite. You may be a homebody. This person likes to be out all the time. Okay? You may be more solid and grounded. This person may just go with the wind. They just, this one, whenever they feel like it on Tuesday, they do something different. You might be a little bit more grounded, solid. You know, you got to have a little plan first. Okay? You may be like, man, I ain't just jumping out there. I got to figure out. And this person may just like to jump and take risks. You may not be a risk taker. So that's the opposite. You know what I mean? You may be a little messy. This person is a neat freak. You may not give a fuck that deep. I mean, you clean up, but you ain't no neat freak. This person might gotta have, you know, they may be, what's the word? What they call them? Compulsive disorder. So they may be like super, super neat freak. Okay? So, still family. Some of y'all, your twin flame could be a family. It don't necessarily have to be a sexual connection. This could be brother, sister. Okay? You may believe in old family traditions. This person may not believe in any type of family traditions. So it's a belief system that both of y'all, that's why it ain't quite working, because y'all the opposite. So, you know, it's like, it's high. When it's high, it's high. When y'all both connected and on the same page, it's high. But when you're low, it's low. You know, maybe consistent of like both of y'all just walk away from each other. You break up. You may want a commitment. This person don't believe in commitments. Okay? So you like, I need to have a commitment. But this person may believe in just slinging dick everywhere. You know, here, there, whatever the dick lead it. You, on the other hand, you don't like that type stuff. You need your dick committed. But this person is afraid. See? So that's why you're walking away. Because both of y'all is not on the same page. You believe in a happy family life. This person may grew up toxic. So they don't even know what a happy family is. They probably talk crazy to you or talk nasty. You know? And your values are more respectable. You know, you got good values. You was raised with a good mother or good dad, or maybe one of the other good parents. So you got a lot of goodness and respect and things like that. This person probably was raised in a toxic family, so they don't know how to be respectful. They just talk at you, talk rude, just nasty. Okay? All right? For some of y'all, money matters. This person leads by money. That's how they get their ego fed, by money. This person overspends and have income gaps and have scarcity. He runs out of money at times and get in false connections to leech off people, take advantage of them. You know, this is how they cope. They latch on to people because they don't have to love them. It's just sex. Superficial things. Okay? Because they're afraid to love. Alright? You on the other part, but y'all miles apart, but they still feel physical passion. So they feel you while you apart, collective. And you believe in physical passion. You believe in You like to count your money. You take, you good with your money. Like, you believe in a budget. You believe in spending when you can. Or if you have a little extra to spend, cool, but you ain't spending all your money. You ain't just finna be out there broke, living in the wind. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by whatever this person lacking, you know what I mean? That's where you come in and like, look, I'm good with money. I'm good with finances. I'm good with being settled. I'm good at being homebody. You know what I mean? And he can learn from you because he probably so much in the street and running around. But also what you can learn from him is, okay, take a chance. Take a risk. It's okay. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You know? Live your dreams. This person may travel. Yeah, he may love to travel and things like that. So this person can show you how to travel more. You might stay home more. This person will show you how to get out a little bit more. Travel the world. This person may have a boat on the ocean and can show you how to get out there a little bit more. You know? But that's the soulmate bond, you know? Whatever you lack of, this person is going to be there to fulfill them. Whatever he lacking, okay, that's what you're going to come in at. So it's going to work. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Bruna. Brune Vea. Is Zen loyal to me in our relationship? Minimum $5 for a question. Kathleen said the Most High said if that shoe was on the other foot, they would come and bring the law and everybody else the record. I would never fight over a raggedy man. Well, now I'm not saying fight over no raggedy man, but if you are in a spiritual partnership, you should understand what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is, you don't want to rush things. Absolutely not. And even if this is your twin or your soulmate, when you're in a spiritual connection, that bond is not going to be broken. Now, the thing with twin flame soulmates is that typically you're the opposite of each other and you're long distance. So that's two qualities right there. If you're not with a person that's long distance, or not even with them, but if you met your twin, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't never met your twin, then you're probably you're talking about a surface level relationship, which is okay because you can still relate. I'm not saying it's, but soulmate and twin flame bonds are different. You're going to break up. You're gonna be far away from each other, and it makes the love stronger. It doesn't make it, But the longer you're away from the person, sometimes, if the person is not working on themselves, then your spiritual ranking will elevate. So more over time, you're not going to be really feeling your person that much because they're not going to be working on themselves, right? So they can't come back into your energy if they're not working on yourself. So I'm speaking of the relationships where two people is working on themselves and they know they're in a spiritual partnership. And y'all may not be talking to each other, but the feeling, the bond is still there. Okay? And what I'm saying is the Most High is also saying you don't need to rush into things. That's whether y'all get back together, you don't need to rush, Hit the pause, let things simmer, get to know each other. Because the soul know who you are, but the physical body doesn't. So that is a part where when both of y'all heal enough to come together, y'all would be learning each other versus just trying to get married. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you are in a fake karmic relationship, absolutely. No, I would not say chase after no man. And I'm not saying chase after no man if you're in a spiritual. What I'm saying is this particular spiritual relationship, these people is keeping themselves stuck in a fake relationship Okay? Because they either got two things. They got a partner who's very possessive, who is keeping them on lockdown, and they scared to leave because they don't know what you doing, collective, but they know you the one. But they don't know really what you're doing because y'all are distant. Y'all are far apart. So this person is keeping themselves there because they haven't spoken anything to you about how they feel. But they know it's there. Okay? Others of you, you are on opposite sides of the world. But y'all both is still fascinated with each other. But this person may be in a marriage right now. This person may be trying to work out things. And so there is no communication, just infatuation. So both of y'all could still be watching each other online. But you know, this person is probably in a whole nother relationship. Or you know this person is a player, right? We had it on the board. So when you know, Divine Feminine, that your person is not healed, then you're separated. So this is for people that's in separation phases. That could possibly not be talking to each other. But you could just be single, Divine Feminine. And sometimes when you single, you just want to know what's going on with your masculine. Well, your masculine is over there having money problems with their karmic. Some of them have left a karmic, but they still cheating around. Some of them still married and they cheating. And that's how you met your person, because they was cheating. Okay? You're not settling, Divine Feminine. This is just to talk to see where everything is at. And everything is still the same. And that's why I was talking about faded feelings. Because Divine Feminine, the more you are still working on yourself and you're getting stronger as being alone and being strong and independent, you're not feeling your twin as much. You're not feeling your soulmate as much. Because your soulmate or your twin, some of them is still stuck with the karmic. So they're going down, 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 and you going up, 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 up. So now, the bottom there, but this person too low for some of y'all, and they block. Others of you, your person is just going through it, and eventually they're going to leave this karmic, and eventually they're going to come back to you, collective. Okay? But right now, it's still in the Y phase. They trying to heal. They trying to understand the connection. They're trying to love. They're trying to figure out what love is. Because you got to understand, some of these masculines, they don't know what love is. They never been loved. Okay? It is sad. Look. Love transcends labels, genders, expectations. Let your heart feel. Some of this is same-sex twin flames. A lot of these twin flames, like I say, they're opposite. So you may not be gay, bi, or whatever, and you met your twin, and now you're not, you know what it is? What I'm picking up is a lot of same-sex twin flames out there. And what's going on is same-sex, meaning lesbian, homosexual, whatever. A lot of these same-sex twin flames, they are actually in marriages. But they have a same-sex twin flame that they have actually feelings for. Okay? And so they're blocking this because whatever their beliefs is, you know, I'm not a lesbian. I like men, right? But love is love. It don't have a label. It don't have a condition. It don't have a gender. It don't have nothing. So when you are on this earth and your soul recognizes a soul twin flame and it happens to be a woman, now that's a battle for your runner. Because they all the thoughts and the old school way of thinking that they thought in their mind of how life should be is changing for them. Now, I don't like men now. I like women. See what I'm saying? And then it may not even be I like women. It's I like my twin who happens to be a woman. You see what I'm saying? Or who happens to be a man. I'm a man. I'm married. I meet my twin who's a man. And now I'm battling that sexuality part of it. Because I'm from the old school way. I'm supposed to be a man and want a woman, but my twin is my person. Whether it's a man or woman, it's just a soul. That's how spirit look at it. It don't have a gender attached. It's just the matrix we in. Always got to have some type of label attached to you. You know? And so I get the LGBTQ community when they're saying I'm not him, here, or there, because it's true. A lot of times when you meet your soulmate or your twin, it's the heart, it's the soul. It doesn't matter if it's the same woman or the same man or two different. It don't matter. It's love. Okay? And so these are true relationships that people are struggling with every day because it's a spiritual connection, but yet they're in a materialized relationship, whether they're with a marriage or they're in another relationship with someone, and all while they're there, they're thinking about their twin. They're thinking about their twin the whole time. They're feeling a twin. They loving a twin. And it's like, oh, this is bad timing. I just got married. I just got married. How the heck I'm in love with my twin? Because it's your twin. Thank you, Spirit.
That's what she said.
See what I'm saying? And see, people have a lot of judgments on these spiritual connections, but they don't understand it's a spiritual connection. It comes out of nowhere. You can't prepare for these. You know what I mean? I'm a twin. So my twin came at me out of nowhere. I wasn't prepared. I had just left my marriage. Well, I wasn't married, but I had a long 10-year relationship. It was very abusive, very toxic, very up and down. I just left that. I didn't have a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of. I was staying with someone. I was stressed. I was online just trying to meet someone to talk to in the meantime of me trying to get myself together. And guess who I ran into? That's when you run into them, right when you're at your lowest sometimes. Okay? And I was trying to understand it. I didn't understand it or anything either. So I'm pretty sure, I think he was married or he was a cheater or whatever he was doing. You know what I mean? So it's a process. You got to get through all of this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of LGBTQ same-sex twin flames, that's a lot too. When you're not, you're like, hey, I like men, but now I met my twin and I like women. But no, I don't like women. I just like my twin. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of unspoken feelings that people is going through. But it's just right now, they got to go through their journey. Some of these twins are coming back because they realize, okay, love is love. I love my person. It don't matter. I'm divorcing this person. The bond is here. I've worked on myself. I'm coming back. Some of these people are still battling this. Okay? And a lot of the times it's just fear because they never had love. And then now, boom, you get a whole burst of love. And it's God's love, so it's pure. It's strong. It doesn't lie. It's nourishing. It's all the things that you want. It's all the things. Okay? But now you're stuck with someone that you thought you loved. And now you done got a house, you done got your finances wrapped. And so much now is wrapped into it. And God is saying, hey, you got your twin. You got to go, man. Sorry. I know. This wasn't the one. This wasn't the one, man. It just wasn't it. It's time to go. So you got to think about it. They having this on their head 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. It's time to go. That is not your person, And so you don't want to break nobody's heart. You're trying to stay in these marriages. And the whole time, spirit is on your head saying, not the one. Not the one. You know the one. And the more you try to be with this one, the more this passion grows more and more. So it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. And you can't just, it ain't cookie cutter. It ain't black and white. And that's why, Divine Feminine, you just off on yourself. You're just like, look, I'd rather just focus on myself, focus on my own healing, you know. But as you doing that, the feelings is fading more and more because for some of y'all still holding on. You're still holding on to your twin, but you're trying to move forward. It's like you're trying to move forward, but you're still holding on. Okay? And then others of you move forward. But as you're moving forward, it's nothing that you like because you done met your dang on twin. It's a mess. Well, it's not a mess. It's a beautiful mess, but it's hard. These twin flame spiritual partnerships is hard. It's not easy, but it does get easy because once you surrender to it, it gets much easier. It's only hard when you're not surrendering, when you're blocking, when you're trying to be in denial of how you feel for a person, and you're not healing. So the more you're not healing, the more you're rejecting it, the more spirit is, the more the feelings. People don't understand. The more you're running is, the more it's going to get intense. The more you saying, I don't want, it's the more love. You can't run from these spiritual connections. Even though the runner is the runner, eventually the tables get turned. And then you become the runner, Divine Feminine, because you didn't heal. You like, oh no. You're like, man, this person coming back.
That's what she said.
Oh no, he coming back. But guess what? You're going to come back and it's going to be a blessing. But in the meantime, you be like, dang, I just worked on myself. I'm just feeling good and everything. I love myself. But that's what it is. Because when you love yourself, then yourself come back. Who is yourself? Who is yourself, Divine Feminine? So the more you love yourself, the more yourself gonna come back to you. Yourself. You're the half of your soul. Now for some of y'all, if your twin betrays you or whatever, those ain't coming back. You may even get a new one. Okay? Hi, Moonlight. I see. Kathleen saying, I don't judge no man. The Most High is going to call that. Yes, love conquers all. We are spiritual beings in the spirit, your spiritual thing. Yep. The devil is the author of confusion. He sure is. Okay. But the more you love yourself, the more your twin love you. The more he loving you, the more he looking at you. He like, dang, she looking better and better and better. And then I got to clean it up. I got to clean myself up. I'm over here looking like a hot mess. It's fading. Okay? It's a spiritual bond that can't be broken, man. Now, what I say, as you heal Divine Feminine, you will feel less of it if your person not healing. But if your person healing right along with you, yeah, I see he's still standing, then y'all just healing. Okay? It say you didn't let the hard times become the breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. I'm telling you, every time they get into it, every time they meet a new female, every time they get in a relationship, the more they go through all of this is the more they love you, collective, because you did not give them any of that. And it's good because you want them to go with the karmics. You want them to go with the karmics is because I told you the karmic is what's going to teach your person how to be straight with you. Karmics is there to teach your person when they come to you. No, there's no playing with the queen. The karmic gonna teach him some good old lessons. All them lovers that they mess with, they ain't doing nothing but teaching them lessons. That's all it is. Because they going home to this all the time. And they know every time when they was with you, it was peaceful. Y'all probably just fell asleep. It wasn't no too much arguing. Even if you did argue a little bit. Oh well. Yeah. You know who to ride or die. Mm-hmm. And every time he over there with this one, it's just loving you more, Collective. He probably just be over there so in love with you and hearing all this. Yeah. It don't even matter. He tuned it out. He tuned it out. Okay? So again, I know it's hard because I'm a twin. I went through it. Okay? When my twin ran away, told me, cussed me out, all that type shit. I'm just looking like, all right, whatever. Whatever you say. It may help you sleep at night. But it ain't gonna go nowhere. I want to tell you that, but since you're yelling at me, I'm gonna let you experience it on your own. Wait, look at this, King of Cups. I bet you know now, don't you? I bet you know now, huh? What I was trying to tell you when you wasn't listening. I know. Well, you know you wasn't gonna hear me no way. You wasn't gonna listen to me no way. Mm-hmm. Now you want to listen, don't you? Ace of Swords.
That's what she said.
I know you do. I get it all the time. Wishing now, ain't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, feel left out, feel abandoned. Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles, juggling you. Leaving you out, juggling you. They love to juggle, don't they? They some good clowns. They love them juggling acts. Breaking people's heart. Don't go around breaking young girls' heart. Didn't you know that? That's what Michael Jackson told us. Don't go around breaking young girls' heart. Be careful what you do. Because it's going to come back on you. He ain't lying. He probably did it too. But, you know, now you want to take the... I juggled in the past. Yeah, I juggled and broke your heart or broke hearts in the past. And because I was married. But I needed some money. Could have been married to a Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign. I don't know who this is. I'm just talking. Yeah, they cut the bitch off. They done moved forward from this person now, I guess. What's the Nine of Cups? Yeah, they want to come. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles. I feel like whatever they paid for, they got defeated in. Eight of Swords, they obsessed. They obsessed with you. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. You could have rejected this person. Yeah, you did. Laid it to rest. I'm Kalani. Recently, I'm in my grieving period where I've deleted my crush number because he didn't save mine. I endured this for 5 months and I felt led on. Feeling like to move on. His name is Vivian. Somebody grieving from a betrayal here. They're trying to end their grief. 3 of Pentacles. Some type of money here. They want to come to you with... No, I feel like they helped. Somebody helped. They want to help build your finances, or they was helping this relationship. They wanted to build some type of finance with the relationship they was with here. But this person could have stole from them or broke their heart or something like that, child. They regretted this person betrayed them out of finances, seems like, or they juggled here. I told you they good clowns for their circus. They love to juggle bitches. So what are we talking about? You juggle bitches. You was a good juggler at your circus, clown. What? Exactly. Okay, so you juggled at your circus. You was a good juggler. Okay, King of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. In your marriage, okay. And you was obsessed with people paying you, giving you something, or this person could be thinking about giving you something, collective. I know he likes me. I like him. Well, I can't answer your question because it's minimum $5. If I answer your question, then I'm going to have to answer everybody who tried to drop a question in. Anime Studio. Somebody's working on trying to take action for a new start or new beginning. They've been dreaming about it. Wishing to heal with you or what's the 8 of Swords? Maybe they keeping themselves stuck there with a wife here? What's the 8 of Swords? 5 of Swords. Defeat. Decided. On the Queen of Wands. 9 of Swords. Okay. So this person... For some of y'all, this person could be still stuck in some type of marriage or relationship because they don't have any money right now. They want to come to you, but they're kind of worried about like their finances. They also worried that you may reject them if they do come to you with the truth. If they decide on you, they want you to wait. They want you to wait. But they know you're mad because you've healed and you meditated, and you could be blocking them right now because you know they on some bullshit right now. You know what I mean? Big respectful white man. Hello. Alright, guys, I'm actually about to close it out. I've been on here for 93 minutes, so I appreciate y'all for jumping on. Make sure y'all follow me, though, because I'll be back. Yeah, Knight of Cups. This person do love you. Let's pull some regular cards, and we're going to close it out. I've been on here a long time. Next time I come back, though, I will be answering questions, so make sure y'all follow me, okay? Subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Look, reverse spell work. Leave now, divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm telling you, that is the message.
That's what she said.
Somebody needs to... The demons is out of control over there. They need to leave. I feel like somebody's just, like, still sitting there. It could be a Scorpio. Because with the Knight of Cups... You keeping yourself trapped in this place here. But you need to leave. Somebody is a homophobe, but they got a man as a twin flame. I'm telling you, it's all about money. They broke some type of spiritual law here. You need to trust in God's plan and stop being scared. I'm like scared. Yeah, you going through an awakening? Somebody could have did some love spells. You got sharp skills, you see. Okay, but I'm saying they could be broke. Yeah, they going through bad karma right now. So that's what it is a money thing. But they broke because they're over there with the broke ass witch bitch. With demons on her. You're not going to get any money when you're over there in freezer spell magic. You in freezer spell magic. Somebody did freezer spell. And what that means is the witch bitch probably paid someone or she do it herself. Had a freezer spell done, which means it keeps your masculine or it keeps the person she's with in a relationship no matter how much she treats them. She bounded him to some type of demonic energy. They keep somebody frozen in time. Like, if you ever keep going back to the same person, you like, why am I don't even like this person. Why I keep going back to him? Because they may have did some type of freezer magic. Trust in God's plan, okay? Don't dim your light for nobody. It's done deal for that. They want to take your energy. So if you got away from this person, if you finally got away, because a lot of that spell work is going back. So a lot of these curses and things that your masculines and feminines was under, secretly, it's going back. So now they see you collective as who they supposed to been seen as. Alright? Again, these celebrities are in coven groups and they doing spell work. That is true. For money. And so spirit is collecting anything, anybody can communicate. Yeah, anybody who took something from you, okay, you're getting an upgrade. What's communicate? Yeah, they want to communicate. What's communicate? Okay, so Jesus could be trying to communicate to you, or ask Jesus, or somebody is getting an upgrade here. Give thanks. Okay, so maybe you've been asking Jesus to give you some wisdom, or ask Jesus, or you've been communicating and God been giving you the visions, the guidance. Jesus has been working with you. You may have Christ consciousness now. Okay, you're starting to see the trickster energies. You're starting to see the demonic attachments on these bitches. Okay. Some twin flame may have a demonic attachment, or maybe they had one, but they got an exorcism and they ascending now. It was tied to a demon or tied to some demonic person here. It was a warlock in a coven group. So the warlock in the cover group was attaching. Warlock meaning a male witch was attacking. They could have been attacking celebrities, or they are a celebrity who was paying people to attack. Okay? What's communicate though? What's communicate, spirit? Yeah, what I'm saying, they probably possess now. Oh well, so they probably ain't coming back. Or this is a warlock who tried to possess your masculine, who tried to take your masculine energy, or block this person from going to you. Okay, they're going crazy now because the spell work reversed. Now they are what I'm saying. Now they a demon or narc. And Virgo, you could be ascending now. So if you was with this person, you probably getting out of it now. Well, you need to. What you need to. Yep, because they gossiping behind your back. They talking shit behind your back. Somebody, karmics could have gave you a demon or STD. Okay, you a chosen one here. They don't understand nothing about no chosen ones. Don't ask family. Listen, chosen ones, what I had to learn is family and friends don't know nothing about this. Okay, if they not chosen, anointed, or none of that, don't be taking their advice because they don't really know nothing. They really don't. Spiritual relationships is totally different. It's not like a regular relationship. Look, they was doing spell work to take your energy. They were victimizing you. But you was a chosen one, so you were protected by the Most High. So all that shit they was doing is coming back on them. And now, your person is waking up. Your person needs to move out, though. I think this person a little scared or nervous because they don't know what the outcome may be. But that's why Spirit is saying, get a restraining on this demon, because this is a demon. It's definitely a demon who got a lot of bad habits, bad energy here. Okay, because they did love spells, so they obsessed with you. Okay? And they know you got a twin flame here. Could have curly hair. Yeah, you a galactic cosmic chosen one. You don't need to worry, though. You may have a daughter by this person. Okay? Yeah, God will make it happen. That's what I'm saying. So, I feel like they could be worried about this group. Or, okay, is this group going to come out? No, our angels got your back. God going to make it happen. He lifts up those who are fallen angels all the time. What you think a savior is? A savior is just a sinner who fell and got back up. Okay, Empress. Yes, this could be a baby mama. Short, 5 feet. You could be short. You could be a people pleaser. Spirit is saying you got to get out of that people pleasing, okay? That's not making you happy. Some of y'all are in these toxic marriages and you're people pleasing, and that's getting you stuck. It ain't getting you nowhere. You're just stuck in a relationship. Ain't moving, ain't advancing, ain't doing nothing, ain't ascending. What you there for? If you with someone and ain't nothing moving up for you, that's a sign. Okay? That's a sign you might need to move around. That's a fake relationship. Some of y'all, it's all about sex. That's all you're doing. Arguing, fighting, and fucking. No surface, nothing deeper than that. Why would you want to stay in that? That's very toxic. It ain't going to do nothing for you. When the sex is gone, what else you going to have? Nothing. Some of y'all, these people doing moon magic on their pussy, on their penis. I don't know why I said it like that. On their pussy. Yeah, it's their pussy. Some with their pussy. Stank puss. Oh, you ain't use protection? Now they pussy is ooh, sick. Also, this person could be using what they call sexual narcissism. And what that means is if they don't get their way, then they're not having sex with you. It's like a controlling thing. You could be addicted to just sex or they pussy or whatever. And they probably like, well, you ain't getting no pussy. You ain't give me no money or some shit like that. It's a sexual narcissism tactic that they use for money. I can't make it up. And God is saying, look, money is coming for you. Just leave the bitch. I mean, maybe he ain't saying bitch. But just leave her or him or them. This could be LBGTQ. Hi, Sheila Kane. Hi, Joy Miller. Hi, G, y'all. He said, sup, big respect for white man. Hey, okay, respect for white man. I appreciate you. Woo! Listen, God gonna make it happen, okay?
That's what she said.
That's all you need to know. Have faith and trust that I am who God say I am, or God is the I am. God is in everything. God created everything. So why you wouldn't think God gonna make it happen? That's because you gotta believe it. If you don't believe it, it ain't gonna happen. If you believe it ain't gonna happen, then it ain't gonna happen. If you believe it will happen, and God is who He say He is, it will happen. That's manifestations. Somebody may have a daughter with this person. Yeah, He gonna make it happen. Because they mess with the chosen ones. Vengeance is mine, thus says the Lord. You just got to get up out of there. These people are bonded to devil energy. They can't come with you. You just have to understand. Everybody ain't going to be able to go. It just ain't. It just ain't. They broke. They broken. They broke holes. It's broken. They broke spiritual laws. They wanted you broke. So guess what? They finna be broke now. And if you keep staying over there, you gonna be broke.
That's what she said.
Get your ass up out of there. You got a whole spiritual connection that you finna be blessed with so much riches. You ain't gonna need to be holding on to this bitch. Which bitch? A warlock. Heal and get up out of there. Some of y'all already healed. Y'all just sitting there now. Better get up out of there and make that decision. Or be a decision made for you. Okay? And you know the decision you need to make. Ace of Cups. Also, some of these people did make a decision. They didn't want to love you, collective. So because they didn't want to love you, they're going to be left out. And it's going to be a new process for you. And these people going to be broke, busted, and disgusted. And they're going to wish they should have chose the right way. Because you finna be upgraded like a mug. And that's the truth I speak. Woo! Ace of Swords. The Joker. They a joke. They're a joke. They're a joke. Also, they may take, well, no, they're a joke. They're a joke, collective. They chose to be broke like they souls. I'm just going to keep it real. Anybody choose to be broke, they're broken. Being broke is not fun, so why would you choose that? That's broken behavior. That's distorted behavior. 10 of Cups. This coven, this group, these family members, people who betrayed you, they finna be broke. They're clowns. And if you decide to go with your love, to go with your Queen of Cups, to go with your Divine Feminine, you're gonna be, first of all, you gotta tell the truth. You're gonna have clarity. Some of y'all, these masculines have clarity now. They maybe was foggy before because of the family or whoever these clowns was lying and can on. I appreciate y'all being still in the live. Knight of Swords. Yeah, they over here want to attack you, collective. They're a joke. And they got defeated. They're a joke. Continue to move forward. New love, new life, new beginnings is for y'all. I literally got all the aces. Look at this. Ace of Cups. Look. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I literally got all the aces here. Okay? This is what our future is looking like. Don't settle for no crumbs. Don't settle for this. These jokester ass witch bitches and warlocks or these toxic people when you got all aces. This is a poker hand. Some of y'all play poker. Y'all might get all aces. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all gamble. This finna be the lucky deck of your life. Look at this. This is a game called life, and you just hit all aces. Come on now. Don't Don't lose your hand for a damn joker. You got all literally. This is the hand of a lifetime, ain't it? Woo! You smack this on the table. Wow. You getting all the money. You walking away with all the money. Who gonna beat this? That's a good ass hand. Don't throw y'all loves away. Don't throw y'all heart away. Don't throw this new beginning. I see it. For no chump change. These clown ass witch bitches and warlocks. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Take the winning hand, man. God is handing it to you. But the choice is yours. A lot of these people chose death. A lot of these people chose the devil. But you got an opportunity to choose light. Choose God. Choose a new beginning. Choose the old aces. And some of y'all have. This is just confirmation for y'all. And some of y'all need to. And I hope these messages today gave y'all some type of inspiration. Last final card, Holy Spirit. Last final card. Make your decision. You got all these directions. And you're just standing in one spot. If you came to a fork in the road, make a decision. Tick-tock. Okay? That's the message. Jesus is the best. That's right, Will. You're welcome, Tulip. Thank you, Joy. You take it. Take it. You got all aces? Why wouldn't you? But it is on the time clock. So you got to make your decision what you want to do. Go to your loves. Go answer the call. If Jesus is giving you loving words, it's here. It's here for you. You got to heal that heartbreak. Ask Jesus to heal any blockages or heartbreak that is in your way from your aces. Clear it out now. We ask, Father, in the name of Jesus, anybody on this channel that's dealing with a lot of blockages, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's trauma, whatever in their life that's blocking them from their aces, we ask right now, Lord, you come in their life and you clear it out. You come in their life and you give them guidance. You come in their life and you clear that path so they can see clearly. Remove them people that's confusing them, that's misguiding them, that's not treating them like the person that they need to see who they are. You guys are who God say you are. But you got to make a decision. You got to come on with it. It's time. It's time up for your enemies. But yours is just beginning if you choose the right path. And if you don't know the path, ask God to tell you. See what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. It's time to go so you can co-create with the universe. There's no place like home. There's no place like home, man. Home is where the heart is. Is where your divine feminine is. Take the leap. Take the call. Answer the call. Many are called, but few are chosen because they don't want to pick up an answer and do the work. Do the work so you can get your blessings. So you can get blessed. Exactly.
That's what she said.
Thank you, God. See how we connect? It's God talking to y'all. I'm just delivering the message. Okay? Because divine feminine, hey, we up here already. Most of us done did the work. We waiting on divine masculine. Come on, masculine. And some of y'all, your masculines probably ain't going to come back. You're going to meet somebody new. Okay? But for those of you who know that your masculine needs to come on back, come on down. Stop clowning around. You just over there watching. You just looking. Looking ain't going to get you nowhere. You got to take action. You got to come to the edge. You see how she about to jump off? But spirit gonna catch it though. But you gotta have that faith and belief to come to the edge and take that leap. Divine Feminine had to do it. We didn't know, did we? We didn't know where we was gonna land. But we took the leap. And now we over here, we at home now. We like, hey, we with the Most High. Like, hey, we with our family. We waiting on Divine Masculine. What you doing, Masculine? You over here, you just looking. You just looking. You better make some moves. Better come on to that edge. Else you gonna be missing out. The Divine Feminine, hey, she ain't missing out. You gonna be the one missing out because you just still sitting there. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know. Okay, keep playing stupid. Meanwhile, somebody gonna sweep your spot. While you still over there stuck. And that's how I feel like for some of y'all, while your old masculine or your old ex, they gonna be over there confused. You gonna be already on a whole new cycle. You already gonna have a whole new vibe. We don't want that. We want, we want the masculines to step up. Some of them are. And some of them, they just still over there stuck and scared. It's a shame, but that's just the reality. All right, collective. Well, that's been y'all message. I hope everyone have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm finna go chill. But more of the story is you got love coming. Romance is going to be awesome for you. It's coming. Some of y'all is coming real soon. Others of you may just got to do some more work. But it's coming. Continue to move forward is the whole message. Do not give up and don't let the devil ride. Okay? And masculine, don't do too much juggling and trying to figure things out. God is saying trust him and take action. That's all you need to do. And let spirit catch you. Jump off that ledge and stop contemplating. Because that's what Libras do. That's what air signs do. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Y'all just think and then don't take action. You got to take action with your thinking. And it ain't spiritually, it's physically. And take action could mean a lot of things. You either stuck in a marriage, you gotta get that on up out. We want them 4 aces now. Remember that. Only way you're gonna get to it, you gotta block out all this stuff here that's causing you anxiety. Swords talk about thoughts. 8 of Swords talk about obsession, thinking, round and round and round and round and round and round. You ain't moving. You gotta line up your logical as well as your emotional, as well as your physical. Mind, body, and soul. You got to line it all up. And trust in God's plan, because sometimes we ain't going to know everything. But God knows. So trust him. All right? All right, collective. Thank y'all so much for joining. Share my live too. Share. And I'll be back, guys. So like and subscribe. First time subscribers, I will put you on my prayer list. Okay, those of you who subscribe, so make sure y'all subscribe up, okay? All right, see you guys. Take care.